Some disappearances have explanations. Others defy every logical explanation. These 10 cases share something deeply disturbing. They shouldn't be possible. Each one leaves us with more questions than answers. Where are they now? What happened to them? And why have they never been found? From inexplicable vanishing acts to chilling mysteries that have baffled authorities and haunted families, these cases continue to spark curiosity and fear. As we explore these stories, remember, behind every name, behind every case, there's a real person with a family, a story, and a life that was interrupted without warning. Case number 10. Brian Shaffer. 2006. In 2006, Brian Shaffer, a medical student from Ohio, walked into a bar with friends late one night. There was only one exit, yet when the night ended, Brian was gone. Security footage shows him entering the bar, but there's no footage of him leaving. Extensive searches revealed nothing. No sign of struggle, no clues, no footprints, just a blank spot in the footage where Brian should have been. A case that should have been solved with a single exit now raises impossible questions. How did Brian disappear without a trace? Case number 9. Amy Lynn Bradley. 1998. In 1998, Amy Lynn Bradley, a 23-year-old woman from Virginia, disappeared from a cruise ship while it was docked in the Caribbean. Her disappearance seemed straightforward, but strange sightings began to emerge. For years, people reported seeing her in various countries, suggesting human trafficking was at play. Yet none of these sightings were ever confirmed, leaving authorities with few leads. Amy's case is a chilling example of how a person can vanish from a heavily trafficked ship and remain lost for decades. Case number 8. Lars Mittank. 2014. Lars Mittank, a 28-year-old German tourist, was in Bulgaria in 2014 when he suddenly became agitated and began acting erratically. In a video captured by airport security, Lars is seen running from the terminal, seemingly in a state of panic. Despite the visible distress, no one knows why he fled. His family believes he was possibly suffering from a mental breakdown, but no traces of Lars have ever been found. What caused this sudden change in behavior, and why hasn't he been seen since that airport video? Case number 7. Maura Murray. 2004. In 2004, Maura Murray, a 21-year-old college student, crashed her car into a snowbank on a desolate road in New Hampshire. She told a passing motorist she was fine and refused help. When authorities arrived, Maura was gone. Her belongings, including her cell phone and credit cards, were left behind, but no sign of Maura. Over 20 years later, there's still no sign of her. What happened to Maura in those minutes between the crash and her disappearance? Case number 6. Brandon Swanson. 2008. Brandon Swanson, a 19-year-old from Minnesota, called his father in 2008 after his car got stuck in a ditch. He was on the phone for several minutes, explaining that he was walking toward a nearby town. Then, suddenly, Brandon said, "Oh shit," and the line went silent. His phone remained connected, but no further sounds came through. A massive search, including the use of dogs and helicopters, turned up nothing. To this day, no trace of Brandon has been found, and no explanation has surfaced for what happened after that chilling last call. Case number 5. Asha Degree. 2000. In 2000, Asha Degree, just 9 years old, walked out of her home in the middle of a storm in North Carolina at 3 a.m. She was seen walking down the road by passing motorists, but she disappeared before anyone could stop her. Her backpack was found a year later in the woods, but there was still no sign of Asha. Why would a young girl leave her home in the dead of night during a storm? And where did she go? Case number 4. The Beaumont Children. 1966. On a bright, sunny day in 1966, 3 children, aged 9 to 13, vanished from a beach in Australia. They had been playing in full view of witnesses, but by the time their mother returned, they were gone. Despite a massive search and multiple theories, the Beaumont children were never found. What happened in those moments? Did they walk away, or was something more sinister at play in broad daylight? Case number 3. Sneha Anne Philip. 2001. Sneha Anne Philip, a doctor from New York, vanished on the eve of the September 11th attacks. She was last seen leaving her apartment, and though she was initially thought to be a victim of the attacks, evidence soon suggested otherwise. No one knows for sure if Sneha was a victim of the terror attacks, or if something more personal led to her disappearance. Despite conflicting evidence and theories, she remains missing, and her case raises unsettling questions about whether we'll ever know the full truth. Case number 2. Flight 19, 1945. In December 1945, 5 Navy bombers on Flight 19 disappeared without a trace over the Bermuda Triangle. Despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage was found. To make matters worse, a rescue plane sent to locate them also vanished. In total, 27 men and 6 aircraft simply disappeared, with no explanation, adding another layer to the Bermuda Triangle's reputation as a mysterious and dangerous place. Why were these men lost without a trace, and why has this mystery remained unsolved for so long? Case number 1. The Sodder Children. 1945. The Sodder Children, 5 siblings, vanished in 1945 after a mysterious fire destroyed their home in West Virginia. While the fire was believed to have killed them, no remains were ever found. The fire itself was suspicious. The family believed someone intentionally set it. Even stranger, there were reports of people seeing the children after the fire, but they were never found. Did the children survive the fire? And if so, where are they now? These 10 disappearances share an eerie thread. They challenge logic and defy every effort to uncover the truth. From vanishings with no explanation to those hinting at darker, more disturbing truths, these cases continue to haunt us. What makes them so baffling is that they're not just theories. These are real people with families still waiting for answers, still hoping for a resolution, no matter how unlikely it seems. We may never have all the answers, but we owe it to them to remember their stories, to continue seeking the truth. If you have any information about these disappearances, please reach out to the appropriate authorities. These are mysteries that should never be forgotten, and the search for answers is still ongoing. Subscribe to Facts Extra for more chilling mysteries, unsolved cases, and deep dives into the unknown. Now, what do you think happened in these cases? Share your insights.